Hello, my name is Andrew Aziz, the author of How to Day Trade for a Living. Welcome to my channel.
All right, guys. Good morning, everybody. I had a pretty good trading day. Although the breakouts that I wanted to, I really couldn't get on that because I took a little bit of a big share size, and when you're taking a big share size, it's a little bit risk management is a little bit psychologically difficult. So today we're ending at $21,000. We had a good scalp on AMD and Tesla, and I had some TNA that you guys know from bought the pullback on that, and now I sold half of it, so $6,400 on that TNA here. So total $21,000. But let's see exactly what happened today. Like Nvidia was the best trade I think today. It was really opening up very, very nice and strong, and it was just ripping. And I called it around here. For some reason, I didn't take it myself from 893, and then you had such a massive $20 rally on that a lot of people took that in the chat room. It was actually turned out to be an amazing 920 trade, which is one of my favorite strategies that Brian has developed. So you find a stock that is very powerful going up, you buy in the pullback 2-minute chart, 20 moving average, and that's exactly the trade that I wish I was getting. But what I did was Tesla. So Tesla, they open, really squeezed up for a 1-minute range breakup. I kind of, not a great entry on that. So a much better entry would have been around here. I kind of jumped in 184.40, popped up to 185, and I sold some with a big size. And they came back up, test this level, and really went back up. But I got out of everything at the break even, unfortunately. So because I took a big size. If I had a better entry, I would have probably waited here to see for the next really big move up. On that, a lot of people traded that, including Phil and with the options. He traded that, and he traded AMD. So same trade was at AMD. AMD was gapping up around 2% in the open. It was trading below the VWAP, really squeezed up, and I like that when the stocks are gapping up 3.4% and squeezing up through the VWAP. I like that when the stock is gapping up, trades below the VWAP, and then suddenly squeeze above the VWAP. I really like that. That's usually a very, very good sign to go heavy on that. So I went there long here, popped up for the break of high of the day, although he had these moving averages as a resistance, but because the stock was gapping up, I knew that it potentially can break all of this stuff. So when long, I added heavy for the break of high of the day. It did pop, I sold some, and eventually I got out of it completely. It came down, tested VWAP, and again, this squeeze would have been a very, very nice signal to jump back in there. Again, the volume was also higher. I think that's exactly where the field took the options trade with the AMD, and as you see, after that broke out all of these levels, and it's just continued going higher. So again, unfortunately, I took big size and I get a very small scalp on it. But for the people who want to trade a smaller share size, you could, really go back into the call option, and then you get this massive move from 153 to 156. These are big moves that you can actually get. So as you see here, actually, Phil did a really, really nice trade. So actually, if I want to show what the Phil did, so Phil is a new, let me actually bring what he traded. So he's a new trader that we have added to our community. He did recently a webinar for us. So this is what he traded. Apple, the Apple AMD. So this is the trade that he did. And again, for the very $500 account, you can make $122 profit. So it's very, very nice trading for people who have a smaller account size. Again, AMD is ripping back up. Market is super strong. The SPY's strong, Qs are strong, especially IWM is leading the charge because that's the most sensitive, rate sensitive sector. So Brian, I know you traded Tesla to the short. So you took this short here. I remember that. What else you traded?
Well, like I said, you already talked about Nvidia. I took Nvidia, and I traded it with. I chose to trade it with options. So I got in. I was trading the 905s, expiring end of the week, the calls, and I got in around $29, and I just partialed out. I got some as high as 36 there, so that was really nice percentage move on those options.
So yeah, if you can catch these options day trading, guys, it's amazing. Really, really nice. Paris did a very nice trade on Apple. Let's get Paris trade here as well. So he traded short Apple, from this level that we had at 184. I didn't have it, this level that he had, the rejection of this trade for multiple times. And now he shorted that very nice partial. And then, as you know, Paris is really good trading, adding these shorts on these pullbacks. This is a really nice. I tried to trade like Paris. I couldn't. I'm really bad at these ads and on the pullback. So again, this is a very, very nice trading by Paris. I think Jared traded AMD very nicely. He was calling it all the time. So as well, Paris also traded PLTR. Very, very nice. Let me bring the PLTR trade as well. So PLTR was also gapping up for some reason. And he went long and got stopped out, quickly came back up. And PLTR is a stock that you have to be patient with it. And really nice eventually move up above 24. So 24.30 to 25, that's a really amazing move on that. So that's excellent trading. I think, as I mentioned, we had traders who the Ayman did a very nice trade on coin at the open. He shared that in the chat room. And I know John, I don't know what John traded, but I know AMD, Jared traded AMD very, very nicely. All right, guys. So that's excellent trading. Super happy with the result today. Especially people in the chat room and the YouTube. They took really nice trading on Nvidia. And looking forward to see you guys tomorrow in the chat room. And we start the Capital Bootcamp again, guys, today. So for those of you who are joining us, I'll see you tonight in the session. Thanks. And I appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. So that means a lot.